Good evening, everyone. My name is Marty Braden, and this is Thursday night, day 23, the long awaited night of the big reveal. Things have certainly changed on the wall behind me, haven't they? I'm going to move so you can get a good look at this fantastic piece of my coaching goal. You see that right there? Let you look at it. That came through the portal of my mind into this physical room right here, right there on my wall. It's so cool. You've been to my YouTube channel, some of you, I suppose. It's Marty Braden - A Journey to Alignment. This middle picture on my wall should look familiar to you. It's the picture I used for my YouTube channel before I did all of this. I found this picture from my YouTube channel, and the two amigos suggested I change my wall behind me before I start recording my coaching videos and having live sessions and doing this video journal. And the theme is the center picture right there back there. There's the one about mindset. There's the incredible win the morning, win the day, those kind of things. That's my journey to alignment. I'm so excited. What you're looking at is my mindset wall, and it came through the portal of my mind in just 3 days. I love it because that little suggestion I wrote down on my phone that night, about 3 nights ago, it's no longer just an idea in my head. It's a big fat piece of my coaching dream right there on the wall. It came through my mind's portal, and it's true. It came through. Speaking of big and even small pieces coming into the world of the physical, I have to tell you about a tiny, unimportant thought that came to me this morning as I was getting dressed and shaving, that kind of thing. And I decided to act on it immediately. See if you hear this. I've enjoyed this little tool I got from my daughter as a gift more than 5 years ago. And while I was looking in the mirror, doing these things, getting ready, the thought, as I used that, the thought triggered this thought. I wonder if there are other quality hygiene tools for solving 2 additional hygiene dilemmas I've been thinking about lately. As you can imagine, I'm thinking a lot more about how I look on things now, especially on the screen. Anyhow, I won't go into that. Anyway, the first one is a quality earwax remover. I want one that uses liquid and has suction and won't hurt my eardrum. And the second one is a really nice toenail tool that lets me, after I've clipped my nails on my toes, I don't want to go so far I can hurt myself. And so I wanted to clip just enough and then have a tool that can grind it or sand it off. And so I won't have to worry about hurting myself. I thought how much I've enjoyed this nose trimmer, and so when those 2 ideas came to me, I went online and did a search for the best earwax remover tool and the best toenail tool. And I found these 2 pictures. I'm going to take just a moment and show you those. So, anyhow, you're probably asking yourself, what the heck am I watching this guy talk about earwax remover tools and toenail sanding tools? Good grief. Well, I can understand that question, but when I tell you how I'm going to get them, I think you'll see why this is relevant to what we're doing here. I'm going to tell you this. My wife is going to get both of them for me on Valentine's Day, and she doesn't even know it yet. But I've already seen it in my mind. The law of attraction and manifestation works even if it's just to bring little things, the littlest things you want and desire through the portal of your mind right into your hands. So, okay, let's get to answering the additional CROI questions that we're going to go through right now. The first one is, to get these little emails going away here. The first one is, what was my power statement that I decided on last night? It's that one big goal I'm going to get done today. Well, if I remember right, I was going to answer all the list of questions I came up with regarding my income vehicle, and in particular the ones relating to my coaching program that I'm developing. And then I was to get after doing all of them, one at a time, coming through the portal of my mind. Well, once again, as I focus on this one thing throughout the day today, I treated it as if it was the most important task I could do today. As I did, the answers came through the portal of my mind into the world of the physical onto these sheets of papers right here, all typed out. So if you look, there's a black, and then there's some red answers to all the questions. There's some more. I got all those in. It shows this, even my logo and some ideas there. And then a long list of things, basically the packet, all in red, to answer those questions. But before I share some of the answers with you, I want to take a couple minutes and show you something. If you remember, I said I was going to record 3 videos from my morning routine. So here they are. Oh, don't get mad at me. I know they're funny, but let's just do this. Let me do the first one. This is one where I just want to show what when we first get up after going to the bathroom and whatever, I go that, and you see my tummy going, and then I deep breath and the high reach to stretch out, and just kind of come to center and get my thoughts going, and then arm swings for about 20 seconds. I'm going through it fast because it's just to show you, and then touch toes. I do that for about 20 seconds, then I repeat it. So it's about 2 minutes of that. Not big exercise stuff, but that's just the start of it. And I just want you to know that that's where I started thinking I'm doing a little bit of exercising. Let me show you the next one here. Let's go here. Back one more time. There's that one. And then this one, this is where I actually had my wife capture me waking up in the morning. There she came in and woke me up. I'm looking pretty sleepy. My hair, I worked on it all night for you to look really nice. They come in here, and I think she's going to come and show me putting some cold water on my face. Okay. Oh, that feels so great. Big little cup full of water splashing on my face. Wakes me up. I'm excited. I come over there and I look in where the towel is to wipe off my face to get it dry. And then I go what? What do? I walk in and I come down to turn on the light. And the first thing you do is you make the bed. So I'm making the bed here. I want you to see my little routine there. As I said, I'm an overweight fellow, so I've got a lot of things to do to get that 75 pounds off this year. But I'm working on it, and this is the start. Keep my commitments to myself, and win the morning, win the day. This is a little routine. After you go in there, go to the bathroom, and splash water in your face, and fast being like I told you, you then start to make the bed. And so now it's interesting. For a lot of years, I just let Kathleen make the bed. And that's on me. I know I had to repent of that deal, but anyhow, here I am making my own bed. She's downstairs getting some other things done, so I'm making it by myself, which is just okay. Doesn't take very long. As you see, it's whipping up pretty quick. Now, will she make it better than me? Absolutely. I'm making the bed and smoothing it out, putting the comforter on, and then I'll put the bedspread on here in just a minute. Before I know it, I'll be done. But I want you to know that this is a habit that we all can do. It doesn't take but 3 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that, and then you're ready to go and finish on the routine of win the morning, win the day, so your day starts out strong. And here's just this last little bit of me making the bed. I'm going to put the pillows on here shortly. It's just quite amazing. I'm sitting there looking at myself making bed, and I've been doing it now for 23 days, almost a month straight. That hasn't happened in 44 years. It's fantastic. And you're probably thinking, man, I'm sitting there watching this guy make the bed here. What's the point? Well, I hope it's causing thoughts in your mind. I hope it's making you say, okay, maybe there's something to this. Maybe my wife and I making the bed together in the morning and getting out to work. And this is early in the morning. This was right at 6:30, I think. You can't see the clock, but that's what time it was. And I'm usually doing the real rapid eye movement, REM movement type thing, as they say, and super drool about that time. But for the last nearly a month, I've been getting right up and doing exactly what you're seeing here. I'm feeling so much better about my day, how I helped connect with my wife. It's a real connection to help her with that regard. And I take my water, I keep it in my stand, and I'm done. There you go. And the last one that I want to show you is this one. I told you I'd do a little exercise routine that I started to pull up together with myself since things started to get better and feel better. So here you go. I'm going to show you that one. So you can't hear what I'm saying, but I'm saying basically these are the little things that I developed that I get down, like the old walrus on the floor. I stretch out, I spin. Now this is about a 20-minute routine, but I'm going to go through this in about a minute of just little steps. You spend more time. I stretch out my back, I roll on my side, and I do about 20 side leg lifts on the one, and just doing that. And then I'll roll over and I'll do the other side and do the exact same thing and stretch out that leg and get some leg muscles going. Then I roll on my back and I stretch over, get centered, and then I bend my knee coming to my belly and working that situation there. And then the other side, now I do it much longer than what I'm doing here in the morning because 15, 20 minutes goes really fast. So I reach out here, it's helping my tummy go away a little bit as I'm reaching over past the other side of my knee with my leg folded. And then I stretch out my legs and point them out and hold them about 8 inches above and hold it so it tightens up my stomach. I do that a long time, much longer, 3 or 4 sets of that. Then I kind of get myself up and come over to the couch and I have some weights and I'm going to show you. I love these weights and little rubber stretchy thing. I go and I do some curls sitting right there. On the one arm, I do that about 20 reps and do that about 20 reps. And then I go behind. Oh, that one, I used to not be able to straighten my collar in the back my one arm, but doing this, it's all gone away. That hurt has all gone away. And so I'm excited about that. And I do that quite a while. And then I do these stretches for a little while. And it seems like a lot, but it's not. But I feel it in my muscles. I feel it in my arms. Each one of those, I do much longer reps of what I'm showing here. Then I put that over my legs and do that. And I do up and down that way for a long time. And then I go grab it and I do some little, it's like I'm doing pull-ups right here on my upper arms and on my lower arms, and my tummy's tight. My legs are being stretched out down there. And so that's the exercise that I'm doing for about 20 minutes. And then I just kind of worry about breathing, get centered, and breathe out resistance, and bam, it's done. So there you go. That's the three little videos I wanted to show you. It's so great. They're pretty funny, aren't they? Me watching me do that. But I have to say it again. These 3 routines truly are a fantastic way to start your day strong, to win the morning so that you win the day. These videos are proof. These videos I just showed you are proof that several pieces of my goals are coming through the portal of my mind into the world of the physical for me. I'm expanding my intellect, listening to audios, reading, and doing all I'm doing, and going online and doing more video thoughts, and it's helping my intellect expand and grow. I'm improving my health that you just saw there, doing this win the morning, win the day routine. And I'm getting closer and closer to finding my center, my core, where all of my 3 minds align themselves. And that way I'm being able to show up as the man I am and truly am and want to be. The next question is, what movies did I watch in my mind today? Throughout that end of the day routine and in the mornings, I had my breathing time, my mindfulness time. Well, there was basically one movie looping in my mind all day long, and that was me getting that on the wall done tonight by 9 o'clock, where I finally showed up in the world of the physical, and I barely got it done, but I did it with the help of my wife, Kathleen. Thank you, sweetheart. You helped me get it done. Thank you. Let's continue with the rest of the questions. Croy suggests I answer all of these same questions every night so I can choose my day, how I want to start my day and close it strong. He asks, what didn't go well today? In other words, what could you have done better today, Marty? Did you wake up early and start strong? Well, you saw me. I just filmed it. Did you have a morning routine and start your day with power? Absolutely did. That's a powerful way to start that whole little 45 minutes of each piece building until I do those little exercises. And I feel so good about what I did. Were you productive throughout the day? You bet I was. Did you get the most important things done? You're seeing it right there. I got it done for me. That was important. Did you move your goals forward? Every one of them have got more pieces through the portal of my mind, right here into the world of the physical. What about your personal time with family? Absolutely. We had some nice time. We ended the day together. We had some quiet cuddle time, listening and talking. Did you show up how you wanted today? I did. I got these things done that I've been thinking about for 3 days now. Were you present and loving while you were with your wife and doing what you're doing? I hope I was. I think so. She didn't complain. I know that. What was the one thing, Marty, that you can improve on so that it will have the biggest impact or make the biggest difference in your life starting tomorrow? Well, here's what I came with for tomorrow. I will improve on how I connect with my wife, Kathleen, every day. Let me talk about that. You know, when you have communication challenges or you're in conflict, your thoughts are generating negative thoughts or positive thoughts. Thoughts generate those feelings, those emotions. And the circumstance is just the fact. You might say, my wife wants me to do more than I'm capable, or my wife wants me to do this. That's just a fact. Take the emotion out of it. And my thoughts on that may be in conflict. It may have some feelings that cause disconnect. You start to feel disconnected, and after a while, you just want to be with anybody. You want to run away. A lot of people have 3 or 4 different ways of doing it, but for me, it's just to disconnect and go up to my room or tune her out and watch the television. Well, connecting more and making those connections so that we have the right emotions, we have the love feeling towards each other. Well, that connection is done right up here. And so I want to improve on how I connect with my wife, the thoughts I think about certain circumstances. I want to decide what those feelings are. And those feelings, therefore, motivate action. To yell or to hug or to run away or to connect. I want to make sure I have the right thoughts that create the right feelings, that creates the right actions, so that ultimately I have the results I want. I want love and unconditional love and connection to be the result of my relationship with my wife. And so it was very important for me every day going forward. It's one of the big ones, if not the most important, but I felt it would be a good one today, is to connect with my wife in the right way. So the next question is, what was my biggest success today? Well, I think it's obvious. Right back there. I had to get a lot of steps done, but the bottom line here is that I got my wall to look like what I saw in the stage of my mind. The next question is, what was the one thing you did that made you feel successful? Well, this stack of papers right here I'm going to show you. I've got a few more new income vehicle questions I'm writing down that came to my mind. My vehicle to do on my checklist, I've got 2 or 3 things there. There's these little thoughts that I put across the paper, but today, here was a continued to-do list for today. Here is the back burner list that I got done, so I had to start a whole new back burner one because I had some time and I got to it. Important big dreams to do, 3 big important ones. I got those all done. You saw that not X'd off a few days ago. So I'm going to go ahead and take these. See this? I got them done. Exciting. I got them done. Bam. That is what makes me feel successful. Check, check, check. Oh, gee, can I get that done? Get after it. Get onto it. Don't sit. Don't procrastinate. Don't let those IEDs come in. Get it done. Well, that's what's making me feel successful. I think my getting all of that done that I just talked about in just one day was my biggest or greatest success today. I didn't get distracted. I just went and did it. Just do it. Well, I did it. Next is now rate my day. Well, thinking about all of this and taking it all into consideration, I feel today was a 10. I don't like giving myself 10 or the day's 10 because I know there's improvement that needs to be done. I want to leave a little room. But this was a big day. And so I kept all my promises to me. I didn't let myself down. Those are 2 questions I think is important. No, I didn't let myself down. I kept my promises to myself. So now I'm supposed to think of a way to make tomorrow even better than today was. Christ says to ask yourself this: if this was the only thing you got done tomorrow, but you would still feel like a success, what would that one thing be? And put it into a power statement for tomorrow. So here's what I decided it should be. I will focus on getting more pieces of my coaching program through the portal of my mind, and I will get all of my details in addition to that and errands and that kind of thing done. It's going to be a big day. It's going to be a big day tomorrow. Congratulations, Marty. You're a winner. You accomplished getting a great deal of your pieces through the portal of your mind, and you know it's going to pay off big time. Now I want to end my day strong. It's the magic of the end of the day feelings. I want to share what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for this program that's helping me get aligned of my 3 minds so that these kind of things happen every day. And my big goals, piece by piece, it's like a little transporter. Whoosh, and then it shows up where, Star Wars. It's kind of, boom, transporting through my mind, recomposing right here in the world of the physical. I love having that happen. I'm so grateful for how the power of creation in your mind can be the kind of the spiritual thought ending up to be the physical thought. Good health, a home and a car and food, insurance and transportation that's comfortable, that's paid off, a wife who loves me and is getting more and more excited and proud of me. She's my cheerleader, but more than that, she's my counselor, and she's a great help. And I love you, Kathleen. I love my children, all 8 of them. The 6 who are still with us, I get to spend more time with. I get to spend time with their grandbabies, my grandbabies, their lovely children. I love each one of you if I can go through and run through them, starting from the top. Clarissa, Brenna, Huxley, Morgan, Tyler, Brooklyn, Chase, Cade, my goodness, Juliana, Ezra, Kayla, McKenna, Ben. I don't know, I think I said 13. Maybe there's some more I forgot. But I love them all. I love you. Thank you so much. And I love good friends, and I'm grateful for my friends. And those that know me, love me in spite of my weakness. I'm grateful for their loving hearts. Congratulations, Marty. Anyway, this is late, so I need to close this off. So until tomorrow, I wish everyone continued success. Bye.